Crackdowns at recent anti-Putin protests in Russia have received a lot of attention, not just in political circles, of course, but also in the international business community. But corruption and political uncertainty put many people off in the country. I met up with Alexander Lebedev earlier today in London and asked him what message protests were sending.
It's quite interesting. It's just the people are protesting on their own because they're really fed up with the judicial system, with the way the elections are being carried on, with corruption, and with bureaucracy just not giving a damn about the public needs.
But the opposition doesn't seem particularly cohesive. Do you think that there's a problem that there isn't a cohesive opposition voice?
No, they have to unite.
Politics are so important in Russia, not just because it's important to be perceived positively on the world political stage, but also they affect economics and business very profoundly, don't they?
Russia doesn't have a rule of law. That's everybody in business. Can be easily threatened by business taken away by anybody from the bureaucracy. It's just the bureaucracy which exists. And it clearly leaves without any serious interaction unless they want to attack an individual in business, for example. So politics matters a lot.
But Putin has said many times that he wants to crack down on corruption, that he wants to try to stamp it out.
Okay, one has to put the mouth where the money is.
Your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, where your mouth is. And we will do a very small experiment. We will publish very soon in online a lot of information we do possess in a sort of a cohesive manner. And there will be names, accounts, types of fraudulent transactions, and then see how the authorities would react. Because until recently, there's been a lot of words and a lot of fist bumping on the table, but I'm afraid not much results.
Well, why not?
Don't expect for me to say that Putin is part of the corruption. He might be, but huge portions of corruption, for example, and fraud and conspiracy in the banking sector, with which Putin has done nothing to do, and it's a highly sophisticated type of crime. And also a lot of corruption finally rests outside the country because most of the money are laundered, being moved away and kept in various jurisdictions and banks outside Russia. So it has to be an international effort.
But Russia's economy has an additional challenge now, and that is that it has the Eurozone crisis going on right on its doorstep. How much of a problem is that for Russia's economy?
We're not badly equipped to deal with the crisis. The central bank's reserves are about $500 billion, a stable local currency. So as long as the oil prices and other raw material prices are high enough for Russia, I think Russia is quite safe from being seriously hurt. And hopefully they will find a solution in Europe.
And Alexander Lebedev, their Russian businessman.